Hey, so today I want to talk about blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know. I draw videos out way too long for like no reason. A lot. Like I just like have a topic and most people could talk about a specific topic in about like 5 minutes or less. Like if you told someone to like explain like the most complex book in human history, that person could make a video in like 3 minutes having the whole fucking thing explained. But I could literally just fucking make a video talking about milk, and I would end up having the video be 30 minutes with nothing having been said. But anyway, today I want to talk about confidence and insecurity, because those words, well, insecurity describes me to a T. Confidence is the one thing that I just do not have. So is this going to be a wine video, or is this going to be a just talking about that type of thing? I don't know. Like I said, I make the video, I have an idea what I want to talk about, and then I just go with it as I make the video, and whatever happens happens. And usually what happens is I break down and then I realize, "Oh wow, I'm a fucking idiot." So anyway, confidence. I have none of it, obviously. But like I genuinely want to understand, how do people even have confidence, right? Like, because how does someone know that they're good? How does someone know that they're attractive? How does someone know that they're smart? How does someone know that they're good at a specific thing, right? Because at the end of the day, you can never know any of this shit, right? Like, you can't look in a mirror, put up the finger guns, and be like, "Damn, I'm a stud," or "Damn, I'm a babe," right? You can't know that shit. That's like the whole beauty in the eye of the beholder shit. Like, you can't know that. It's like the whole like when people say they're nice, right? You can't say that you're a nice or good person. That is for other people to say, right? Like I could go on like a teary eyed just being like, "Oh man, I'm so sweet. I'm just the sweetest big teddy bear." But I'm not allowed to fucking say that because no one knows that. No, like the only people who could know if that was true or not are people who know me. And I can guarantee you that if you talk to anyone who know me, anyone who knows me, Jesus Christ, I can't speak sentences, they would say, "No, this motherfucker is a freak. He's disgusting. I honestly hope he ends up on the end of a rope." Like they would wish me dead. Let's be real. But you can't, like, I want to understand, where do people get this confidence for this thing that you yourself cannot verify? Because like I said, you can't tell people you're a nice person, because if someone, like if someone calls you an asshole, you're an asshole. There no ifs, ands, or buts. It doesn't matter if like you did nothing to be called an asshole. If a different person calls you something, you are automatically that thing, due to the fact that you yourself do not get to decide what you are. So if other people see you as a bad person, a liability, or an asshole, you probably are, unless like there's like a majority rule type thing, because like easily people could just overrule that shit. Like, because there's like all those like people on the internet who do like good things, but then there's like people who call them like assholes and evil people, but then they get like overwritten by like the majority of people who are like, "No, they're a good person," right? But like if you're just like one on one, like if I'm talking to someone and I'm just like, "Hey, how was your day?" and they're like, "You're kind of an asshole right now," then that's just a one on one. There's no majority opinion. This is that one person to a one on one opinion. They're calling me an asshole. I'm an asshole, right? And at the same time, you also can't just call yourself an asshole. You can't just be like, "I'm an asshole," because some people like to do that, where they like brag about being an asshole, which is the weirdest shit. I never understand why there's like guys who like think it's cool to like be an asshole. Not to mention there's like women who like think it's cool to like call themselves a bitch, and it's like, I don't think you guys know what those words mean. Being an asshole is not like a cool like, I'm so hip, I'm so hip and cool, I'm an asshole. Like, no, it means you're a fucking piece of shit. And to be a bitch does not mean that you're like strong, independent, and no one can hold you down. It means that you're insufferable. Like, I don't think people understand what these words mean. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't get where people can get this confidence for unverified things. And even if this thing is verified, how do you just hang on to that confidence? Like, how does like someone who gets told they're attractive one time in their entire life, never to be told another positive or negative thing, how do they just hold on to that till the day they die, where they just constantly believe they're the hottest shit? How do people just hold on to confidence? And how do people even get confidence in the first place? I think is the biggest question. Because at this point, I would like if someone like came to me like some fucking like witch like knocked on my door and she's like, if you want to have confidence, you have to find a competent person, stick a straw in the back of their neck and suck the confidence out of them. Like I'd fucking do it. I would suck the confidence out of every fucking person I could. Like nothing. Like that's not even like a fucking debate. If there was a way for me to just siphon the confidence out of other people so that I myself could be a competent person, I fucking would. I would literally drain an entire person's body of every possible emotion just so I can get that little bit of confidence they have in their brain. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I would literally go to the ends of the earth for that fucking confidence. But obviously, it doesn't work like that. You got to get confidence yourself, which is unfortunate because all it takes for you to lose confidence is for someone just to say, hey, you're a piece of shit, and bada bing, your fucking confidence is gone. Or at least for some people. In my case, it kind of depends on the situation. Like I've talked plenty of times about how like if I make a video and someone calls me an asshole, that shit doesn't bother me. But if I'm like one on one with someone, or if I'm just like if I was texting someone, or if I like even just like passed by someone like in a restaurant or something and they called me an asshole, then that would bother me. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me when it's just like some like random internet shit. But when it's like something where I'm actually trying to like talk to someone, connect to someone, or we're in like real life situations together, then for some reason it becomes more of a confidence destroyer, which I don't fucking have any confidence to begin with. And I, again, don't know anywhere where I could get confidence because, again, you can't siphon it out of people. You can't just suck people dry of their confidence, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, I'm just kind of shit out of luck on that one. So, I'm just going to have to accept that I'm just never going to have confidence and I'm just going to forever be uh, worthless. But I guess, that's confidence. So I guess move on to insecurity, blah, blah, blah. I'm like talking faster because I realize like I make these too fucking long. Like I talk too long. I never get my point across. I never say anything. I just mumble incoherently and then the video is 30 minutes and then nothing is said. And if any, like my speech pattern is about the same as my handwriting, just completely indecipherable. But anyway, I guess we're going to talk about insecurity because that is literally just me at that point. I am a walking insecurity. Every aspect of myself is an insecurity, and that is not even a fucking joke in the slightest. I don't like eating in public around people I know because I get scared that people are going to laugh at how I eat. I chew with my mouth closed. I eat normally like everyone else. But for some reason, I'm insecure about the way I eat. I'm insecure about the way I drink. I'm insecure about my walk. I'm insecure about my voice. I'm insecure about my face, my hair, my facial hair, my body, my arms, my legs, my hands, my feet, my ass, my taint, my whatever, just everything. Like, I'm insecure about everything. And it genuinely is like crazy how there's just people who like literally have none. Like they literally have no insecurities whatsoever. They just like live their life. Like that shit doesn't bother them. Like they can be like the most troll looking monster and that shit just doesn't bother them. They're just like whatever. And because of that, they themselves just become 10 times better in the eyes of everyone else. And it's like, well, that just seems unfair. And I guess it just goes back to confidence. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to get confidence? How the fuck do you get over insecurities? Like, that shit makes no sense. And there is something that really fucking bothers me on the internet, especially where, if you type shit into Google, you get like some weird articles, blah, blah, blah. But like, whenever you type in anything relating to like anything mental or physical, like anything about just like, oh, I'm very insecure person, or I have no confidence, or how can I gain more confidence, or how can I make myself feel better. The thing that drives me fucking crazy about those articles that I've read when you type shit like that in is that you can tell the person who wrote those has literally never been sad a day in their life. These people have probably had everything handed to them on not even a silver platter, not a gold, not a platinum, a diamond platter. And they were served the finest cuisine to the most loving parents in the biggest house with the greatest life. Because the way that these fucking internet articles act about this type of shit is some of the most like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about type shit, because I refuse to believe that the way to get competence is to just have competence. Like, actually go fuck yourself. Because, like, I swear to God, when you look at any of these articles and you take everything that's written and you summarize it, the summary of it for how do you deal with depression is, well, just don't be depressed. How do you deal with anxiety? Just don't have anxiety. How do you get confidence? You just have it. How do you get rid of your insecurities? Well, you just get rid of them. Because I've read so many of these articles, and their advice is simply be normal. Their advice is just simply stop. Just be better. And it's like, don't you think that if that was the fucking solution, that every human being on planet Earth would be happy? Don't you think that I would just be strolling down the street with a six-pack and a beautiful face and just being like, damn, I am just so amazing right now? No. Like, if it was really that easy, I would literally be the most Chad fucking human being on planet Earth, because if that's all it takes, if all I had to do is look in a mirror and say, you're not worthless, and that would make my entire life flip on its ass, then I would have done that years ago. Like, I hate this, like, fucking, like, archaic fucking thinking shit where it's just like, how do you get confidence? Well, just get confidence. It's like, okay, sorry, where do I fucking buy that? What store is that at? How much is it? Because you're fucking acting like it's just something I could fucking find in a ditch somewhere and be like, ooh, look, a penny. Like, it doesn't work like that. You're not just gonna find confidence in a ditch. You're not gonna find it in a dumpster. You're not gonna find it in your asshole. Like, it's something that you have to work on for, like, years. Getting over insecurities takes time and love and care. And a lot of the times, confidence and insecurity also requires other people. But like, these articles, like, drive me insane, because it's always just like their idea of like how to help is like I don't know, it's just so bullshit. It's just like the most basic thing. It's like, breathe in fresh air, scratch your kneecap, watch a funny cat video. And it's like, I actually fucking hate you. Like, you have never fucking dealt with a problem in your life. The most that these people have probably done is that they, like, were making food and they dropped a singular French fry on the ground, and they proceeded to fucking break down and consider ending their life over it, because they couldn't even fathom that such evil existed. Because when I read these articles, I read people who have literally no fucking clue. Because if all it takes to be happy or to be confident is to just simply smile, then you are fucking insane. Because I've laughed at funny videos. I've smiled without thinking about it. Not because anything made me happy, just because sometimes my face just does weird things when I'm doing shit. Sometimes I'll just be minding my own business, playing a game, and I can tell that my, like, mouth is like curled upwards for no reason. And sometimes it's curled downward for no reason. Usually I'm just very stoic when playing a game. But like, when I fucking see these articles that like say this shit, it's just like, it's not that fucking simple. Like, how does anyone fucking buy this shit? Like, how does anyone believe this? Like, when I want help on how to gain confidence and to get over my insecurities, I don't want to look at an article that just says, eat food, go to bed, have fun, smile and laugh, look in mirror and say, you good. Like, no, I want actual fucking help. Like, what in the fuck are you talking about? If this shit was literally how you solve your problems, wouldn't there be no suicides? There would be no insecurity. Everyone in this world would just be peachy. Every human being would walk down the street with a big fucking smile, a fucking wet vagina, or hard dick in their fucking pants, losing their mind, but they're not. These people are suffering, and then the people who write these articles have literally one brain cell, and that one brain cell is just teaching them how to spell correctly, because those fucking articles genuinely say nothing. You want to know why I know they say nothing? Because I've smelled fresh air. I've laughed. I've watched videos. I've worked out at one point. I've done a lot of things that could be considered confidence boosters. And you want to know what they did? Dick and diddly. I didn't breathe in fresh air and think, damn, I am a fucking Chad. No, I thought, hey, that is fresh air. Also, I hate myself. Like, I just don't understand this shit. I don't understand it. Of course, it went off on me on a rant, and now the video's even longer. So, my point being is, I don't understand confidence. I don't understand how anyone can be confident. Like, genuinely anyone. And I can never understand how there's people who genuinely have no insecurities. Like, that shit is crazy, and I think those people are just straight up fucking liars, in all honesty. But, yeah. I don't know. Also, online articles are complete fucking bullshit that just lie out of their ass and tell you basic human needs is a way of being happy, and it's like, it's really fucking not. So, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.